I just gotta be me. They gonna love me, they not.
Blah, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holders podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. Y si tú quieres cambiar tu vida, if you want to change your life, then subscribe. Ching. And by the way, guys, I just published a book called Shabbat in Chicago. It's about an audacious single mom who opens her heart and home to five adopted kids while embracing her Latino culture while being Jewish. And today we have a very special guest. This is my brother, my friend. I know him so long. He's also a barber. Give it up for the one and only Julian. Woo!
Oh man, what an intro. Man, what an intro, man. Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for helping me get out my show. For real, man.
No, for real, yeah. So look, I'm gonna be honest. For those who don't know, I've been trying to get this man on the show for a minute. Like, I think he's the hardest one I've ever got. I think it took like almost a year, and I know he's always traveling, so it's so hard to catch him when he's not flying. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be honest, when I first met Julian, he was new. He just came in as a barber, and I was friends with his coworker, Walter and Dr. Fade, and they would cut my hair, make me look fresh. And it's crazy when they both left that shop. Julian and I, we got closer. And I'm gonna be honest with you, one of my favorite moments when we used to talk, because when you get your hair cut, you're talking about life, what's going on, and it's really nice conversation. And my favorite thing I told him was, brother, you gotta watch The Matrix. And he goes, brother, I'm gonna watch it. I got Netflix now. I said, yeah, you better watch it. I said, it's so cool because, it teaches you about, taking the red pill and the blue pill, and like how you can change your reality, your mindset, and achieve the things you want to achieve, right? And take away the negativity. And like things like that. And I felt like we got really close. And we hung out a lot. Like, I remember we went out, and it was like a EDM concert, right? And or dubstep. And my boy Ken, he met my cousin from California, Victor, and it was cool because we got to hang out with Bella Hugh DJ, and she was like the main DJ. So it was cool. She got to hang out with us. We got to have fun, dance, and it's a dope experience. So brother, what about you? Any memories you can remember when we first met, and like any fun memories you remember too, hanging out?
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100. You the life of the party, bro. Everywhere you go, bro, you're always, man, just your energy, what you put out. It's you're bro, literally, you're fucking just fun as fuck to be around, bro. And man, I look up to you, bro, and thank you for always pouring into me, and having me fucking, it's gotta get done, gotta escape the matrix. So man, just I don't know. I feel like you're very open. You're very I don't know, man. I love it, bro. It's awesome. Keep it up. He's killing it.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. It means a lot, man. It means a lot. I do want you to share too. Like, tell us a little bit so my fans get to know you more. Like, tell us about like your background, where you're from, if you were like born and raised in Vegas, and like your story that you can remember growing up in Vegas. Your
Oh,
childhood.
okay, okay. So I mean, growing up, I was born in Anaheim, California, but I like to say I'm from Vegas because like fifth grade I moved out here, and I've been out here ever since. And yeah, man. I mean, growing up in Vegas, I feel like it's literally the city of unlimited opportunity. Um, there's Wow, it's amazing, bro. I love this city. Everything's 24/7. Everything's always open. There's always something going on. You know, bro, you're always out, man. You're always out there having fun, networking, doing your thing, man. And I respect also. And yeah, man, I love Vegas. I love it. Oh,
Elite.
and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty bad like when it comes to the whole like camera thing. But man, thank you for pushing me and trying to get me out that show. And I'm gonna do my best. You know, this is definitely getting out of my comfort zone. So thank you again.
Yeah, yeah, of course, brother. And please tell us, like, so your family, being Mexicanos, right? Mexican.
Mm.
Tell us, like, if you visit Mexico before, do you have any like stories you can remember being out there? And like, because I think it's a beautiful culture we have, being Latino.
I don't know. Growing up for me, I we always had what we needed. Like it was nothing crazy, you know. We never were able to take trips or do anything crazy, but we always had the essentials. So I always had like a roof over my head. I think more importantly, like I had my mom and my dad who always supported me, bro, and they've always been there for me. And man, so I mean, we didn't have everything, but I felt like we had it all, if that makes sense. So I've always been content, not with the materials, but just with what I got, bro. Like I'm so fucking just grateful for everything. And yeah, I've gone to Mexico several times, and then just I went recently to it's called Metepec, Toluca area, so like Mexico City, and I got to see where my mom and my grandma were from, and then just seeing that is like it's two completely different worlds, bro. So I came back and I'm like, yo, we have so much opportunity out here. And literally, there's so much that you can do. Like, it just opened my eyes and it made me realize, like, yo, I gotta go harder. Like, I gotta get out my shell. I gotta do this. I gotta make it happen. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's amazing, brother. And please, please, if you could share too, like what got you into becoming a barber? Like, did someone push you there? Did someone inspire you? And tell us your journey, right? Like, starting and like getting into the field, and like you can share with us like what for people that want to get into this industry, what do they have to be prepared for,
That's a loaded question. So I'm gonna start what got me into it. So for me, I didn't want to go to college because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I used to work at Home Depot at the time. So I'm like, yo, like if I'm not gonna go to school. I need to get a trade. I need to get a skill, something that I can, like, keep me afloat in the meantime till I figure out what I really want. And I started looking into trades. So of course, working at Home Depot, and I'm like, yo, electrical or plumbing, those are probably the move. But then I really like started digging deeper, and I'm like, yo, like, what does my day to day actually consist of? Like I'm gonna be outside. It's gonna be hot. Like they're gonna have me out here working. So I'm like, damn, like that's not really what I want. And I don't know. I feel like it was, I don't know, something, I don't know how to explain it, but something like drew me to barbering. It was just like an idea, like, yo, like barbering might be it. Because I don't know, like growing up, like I've always been in art, graffiti, music, and bro, honestly, it goes hand in hand because literally, like haircutting is to me, it's art, bro. Like you're literally creating a fucking like just a silhouette, a shape, and I don't know. To me, it was dope. It was dope. I'm like, yo, that sound pretty dope. And then I also saw the opportunity. I'm like, yo, barbering it's not only like an essential. Everybody wants to stay fresh, but it's like, bro, like you could really take it. It's untapped. Like I feel like there's so much potential and there's so many like lateral moves that you can make. So I'm like, yo, I might give this a shot. So I went to Sally's. I got my overpriced clippers. And shout out my boys, man. Like the first people to ever support me. And I think one of the biggest things that has helped me is just keeping it real. I was just like, yo, like I might mess you up, but man, I'm trying to master this. I'm trying to get better at it. So them just like being there and supporting from the beginning, bro, like literally has just man, it's a blessing, bro, for real. So yeah, it's kind of how it started, just with the homies here and here, practicing, and I started getting a little better. And once they started asking me at Home Depot, I'm like, yo, like that's when I knew, like I'm like, yo, like I need to go get my license right now. So yeah, I was working. I mean, it was kind of pricey. So what I did was I worked Home Depot, and then I was working at Amazon. I was just like working like pretty much like nonstop for a minute, like literally just work, and yeah, I was able to stack up. I paid for school, and then it was like probably 2 years of literally nothing. And that's when I realized, I'm like, bro, literally, if you just lock in for 1 to 2 years, it will change your whole life. Because I would come in, I think like 6 in the morning, I would start at Home Depot. I'd get off like at 12, and then I'd go 2 to 10. So basically, that was like my whole like day to day every day. And then when I wasn't at work or at school, I was cutting on the side, like trying to get a little bit of bread. So I mean, it's a grind, but I don't know, man. It's been worth it. It's been a blessing, and if you like have a thought about doing it, I would recommend it, bro. It's, it's amazing. It's changed me, bro, and I'm so grateful to be where I'm at. Yeah.
Wow. And what like got you to like because I gotta be honest, brother, when you started, right, it had to be a little hard to keep to like keep like now I feel like you're always booked like never before. I have to book like a month from now because you too overbooked. You got Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, you got
Yeah,
all
it'd be crazy.
and everyone wants you now, but how did you get to that point to find these clients and to wanting them to come back to you? What do you think is the trick or what worked for you?
Like client retention or getting clients in general or both.
Both.
Man, I think definitely before Barber and Bro, I was like real shy, real timid, and I still am at times. But I feel like just being willing to get out my shell, and then just being me, like literally just being me. Like people gonna like you or they not. So just be you, and if they accept you, cool. Like I realized, like it's not even about having the most perfect haircut. Sometimes it's just yo, like the conversation, this I don't know. I feel like it's being you. Like if you're you, people are they gonna mess with you, and I feel like that's kind of what I've done. And then when people like mess with you, they want to put you on. They're like you, bro. You literally have uh, thrown me. Wow, like it's awesome. It's so dope. Like just the support that you get. So I mean, the beginning it was tough. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. I remember you saying walk. I remember we'd be sitting there for like 3 4 hours, like no walk-ins. I mean, you're just out there. You got to hand out cards. You got to hop on Instagram. And you got to put in the work. It's not just gonna come to you. But if you like really lock in and you're there, it's gonna. I think I believe like in anything. Like if you just stay consistent, you stay on it, it's gonna happen. It's only a matter of time. Yeah.
That's deep, brother. And can you share too about like your experience going into like the expos for like barbers? I know you've been to a lot of conventions. Can you
Oh,
share a little bit about those experience like going there and like because I've never been to one. I thought it was really cool to see. I saw you posting on
okay,
Instagram
okay.
going there. Can you share a little bit about that? Give us a little
Yeah.
insight, you know?
Of course. Yeah, I mean expos are dope because not only do you get to see like what's new in the industry, but it's cool just seeing like other people that are interested in the same thing you are. Like they geek out about it just as much as you do. And yeah, y'all just exchange ideas. You literally, man, it's dope. It's super dope. Whatever industry you're in, there's probably an expo for it out here. There's everything, bro. Literally, I know there's one for podcasting. You should definitely check one out. But yeah, man, they're super dope. They have classes. People are doing all kinds of crazy things with hairs. And this last one, man, everybody had like all types of like different Halloween costumes. They were going crazy, bro. Like it was insane. They had like colored hair. It was freaking insane, bro. Insane. Um, yeah, it's super dope. And I believe like in whatever industry you're in, you should definitely try to, you know, want to get better. So I feel like that's a great way to get better. Yeah.
I love that. I love that, brother. And please, this one's gonna be a little tough question, but I think it's time for you to answer this one.
Oh
What
man.
what made you wanting to come on the show? Like what gave you the because I was shocked. I saw you like this week. I was outside, helping some people, and you came out and you're like, brother,
I'm
I want
ready.
to be on this show. I'm ready to be on the show. I said, "What? This is real, brother. This ain't no prank. Like, TMZ is coming."
bro, so I've been getting this a lot. Like everyone's telling me, they're like, yo, what changed? What happened? Like something like I've been posting a lot more. But here's the thing, I've been doing the work, I just haven't shown it. And I think for me, it was I'm gonna keep it real even with myself. I was scared, bro. I was scared, and I think I cared too much what people thought. But it's like, bro, none of that matters. Just be you, be yourself, and put yourself out there. People gonna love you or they're not. So that mentality, but with like everything I do. So that's why, like the whole podcast thing. When I saw you, I'm like, bro, like, what do I have to lose? Nothing. Like, I just gotta be me. They gonna love me. They not. Yeah, I think it was just like I said, breaking out that shell and that, like I said, I don't have nothing to lose. Let me be me and let me put myself out there. So that's where that came from. I think just believing in myself, I guess, would be the answer to the question.
I like that. I like that. And brother, I gotta be honest. One of our deepest conversation we had was, I was telling you about real estate and like buying properties. And I remember you're like, you know what, I'm trying to, I'm saving up. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. And when I follow up with you, this is crazy. I think like maybe 3 months or 4 months later, you're like, brother, I got my house. I said, no way. I'm like, yeah, way, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And I was so happy for you because, I feel like you're so young and this is the moment to like build your empire, right? It's always good to find ways to grow. Spiritually, economically, whatever, right? And having your asset, that's like the biggest investment, right? Having your own house, not paying when you pay an apartment, right? Like the rent, that money goes to the guy who owns the whole building for their yacht. You know what I'm saying? So that money is better to put that money towards your, investment. And I remember like a couple, maybe like a month ago now, you hit me up and you said that, now I'm actually gonna rent out my house, right? So
Mhm.
I can get more money in my pocket. And I said, brother, that's how you do it. That's what we consider cash flow. When the money going in your pocket, you're renting, then you keep buying more buildings or houses, and right there, brother, the money works for you. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, do like a 9 to 5. You're already thinking big. So I gotta tell you, brother, like I'm super proud of you because you on it, brother. You hustling. So can you tell us too, like that process too, when you first got the house and like that journey behind the scene,
Um, okay, okay. So I mean, journey behind the scene would be when we're talking about how it happened, or like the
Yeah,
process
yeah,
of the actual house, or
yeah,
what do you
yeah.
mean?
Like when you were like deciding, getting to the point to like, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna buy that house. Like this is it.
Oh, I mean, the way I saw it was, yo, like, I don't know, the way my brain works is like, yo, let me think long term. Like, I'm not really in it for something quick. Like, all right, cool. Like, I'm expecting like 15, 20 year play. I'm like, yo, Vegas is growing. Price is not. I don't know. I don't got it all figured out, but I'm like, yo, 15, 20 years from now, Vegas is going crazy. That's the way I see it. I could be wrong. We'll see. But I'm like, yo, it's gonna go crazy. I might as well just get in right now. Like 15, 20 years from now, this property is gonna appreciate. Whether I live in it, whether I have someone else living in it, it's better than renting, like you said. So I'm just like, yo, like let me stack up, let me save for it. And yeah, that's what I did. So I think it's been probably like 3 to 4 months that I've been renting it out. But I'm not cash flowing on it yet. My interest rate is it's still up there, but I'm waiting. But we're still about breaking even, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much been the process, bro. Thank
I love it. I love it, bro. I see the growth, man. I see you moving up, and I'm really proud of you, brother. Like you
you, bro.
definitely, you're doing big stuff. I did miss you at my birthday.
Oh
I put
man,
it out
I
there. I
was in
wish you were there.
Mexico.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man, I was in Mexico that week. But man, happy belated birthday, bro. I heard you had an amazing time.
It was lit, bro. I'm gonna be honest. So I didn't drink for like 6 weeks and 3 days.
Okay.
And it was a long time. And when I got there, you know, it was a bunch of us. Like our boy Evan was there, and like Chris from the Crimson, and we are all just vibing. It was crazy. Like 20 of us showed up. It was crazy. Got Korean barbecue. Then we went out, get some drinks at what's that place called? Rebar. And then we
Okay.
head to Substance, that new club that we went to. Remember we went together?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So that was really cool, and it's crazy. I was the me and Evan were the last one standing.
Oh,
Like,
snap.
yeah, like everyone else, they were like, "Man, I'm too tired. I can't do this." But we stayed till like I didn't go to bed till 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, y'all was out there, man.
Yeah, yeah. So we started at 4 o'clock, and we didn't leave till like 4:30. So that's almost 24 hours.
Yeah, straight up. Y'all was partying,
Yeah.
partying.
Right, right. So that was
Hey, that,
cool, man. And brother, you know what? I think you should share too. Like when we, um, when we met up at Substance. So guys, so those who don't know, Substance is the newest nightclub on Fremont. Um, and my brother was there with his friends. I brought my friends too. But brother, do you remember that night when we went there? Like, can you share what you remember that night?
yeah, of course. I mean, we're literally there just having fun. And I feel like we were all over the place. But I know I am. Cause when I go out, I do know like a lot of people. So I just like, oh, what's up? Like, how are you? So I'll be all over the place. Um, but yeah, man, it was dope. Cool vibes, cool music. Y'all should definitely check it out.
Yeah, the reggaeton was fire, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I was like,
Yeah,
okay, all right,
you
where
was
we
doing
at?
your thing, man. You was doing your thing, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the ladies there were a little tougher. I
Yeah.
probably only danced with two girls, and then your boys, they had a good I felt like they had a good turnout because they were dancing with a lot of girls. I was like, damn, brother. I was like, dang. But
Hey,
the
so
good thing,
question though, question.
yeah.
I know you said you stopped drinking for a while. Did you see a difference in the way you were moving, and did you just feel more clear headed, or do you feel like there was really no difference? Like, what's your take?
Yeah, you know what? The crazy thing is like that night, right? I didn't drink at all. I only had like pineapple juice, that's it. And I felt like I was more observant. I could see who was real drunk or tipsy, and it kind of like it made me more observant. I felt like I was able to like, protect my crew, like all of us,
Okay.
because I felt like I could see things, And when
Yeah.
I'm drinking, I can't see that those little signs. I could like miss, if someone's trying to give me a hard time, I might miss it, So I do feel like I sleep better. I feel more energy. I even feel like when I go to um like anywhere, I feel like the vibe is different. Like I remember this is a true story. This happened another time when I did the same thing, but I did it longer. I did it for 6 months. Like this was like maybe 2 years ago. I went out to Fremont. It was like one of the bars right next to Lucky Day. And there was like this group of girls like chilling, and they were beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. And they were looking at me and they were laughing. And I'm thinking they're probably laughing because, I spilled a little drink on my shirt, maybe. I wasn't sure, but I was drinking just pineapple too. I always have pineapple. And I'm drinking it. And the girls came up to me, one of the leaders, you could say, the pretty one. She said to me, like, hey, come join our crew. And so I got to join the group, and it was like kind of like a cool moment because I felt like, dang, I've never got this when I was drinking. The fact that I'm not drinking and they want me to vibe with them, I got to dance with all of them. And I was just like, I think people can sense like you're more different when you're not drinking because you don't come off as like, when you drink, you smell kind of like liquor, like real strong, and it could be gross. And then sometimes you could be creepy if you're walking like wobbling. So the fact that you're chill and cool, it kind of makes you feel like you're just normal. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting.
So I like it. Like now I'm trying to like I got back, I drank on my birthday, but now I'm trying to
Yeah,
keep it
get back
slow.
on it.
Yeah,
Get back
yeah.
on it. Stay on
Right,
point.
right. You know what I'm
That's key,
saying?
brother. That's key. Got to stay locked in. Don't get distracted.
Right, right. You got it, brother. You got it.
Perfect.
Guys, this is the Outlet to Reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching! Y'all know where to find me. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, the Outlet to Reality. My Snapchat is Take One Pass It, and my TikTok is at Yaakov28. And brother, where can my fans find you?
Oh man, y'all can check me out on Instagram, Julian Fades. It's gonna be right there in the description.